Hello and welcome guys. Welcome back to yet another video around the Ollama. So in this video we'll see how you can run or give a prompt to your Ollama using API. Okay, so you have seen the steps as of now. So this is the GUI and we have also seen the command line interface. And if you have not tried this the command line, you can try this from here. The video is already here within this the Ollama playlist. Okay, so Ollama you can install and uh, you'll have your first command to the AI and you'll get the response. So this is the first video. Then in the second video is we saw how you'll be able to run it offline. Okay, so UI point of view. In the third video you saw how we can go for using the CLI. Okay, so now in this video we'll try how we can go for using the web services. There are three ways to interact with the Ollama: GUI, CLI, and the web services. Okay, so we'll try the web services one today. Okay, so I already have installed that one. Then this will be the path once we install and everything is okay. So Ollama can be open here on this particular path. Okay, so if I open this, you can see Ollama is running here. Clear? So I have running here. This is and command line also running. Then I have here this particular REST API is also running. So this is the main URL. You see here Ollama is running. Now I will ask some query here. Okay. So this is the API. We'll try accessing this one. Well, so Moodle I have only downloaded this one. This one. So this is the Moodle I have only downloaded. So that is GEMMA 34B. So this is the model we already have installed here. Okay, so I'm going to open the Word file here. I'm pasting here. So this is the main URL I can access. And even in your case, you are not able to access, you'll have to put the command that is Ollama serve. Okay. So that means it will start running the Ollama one. Then we'll have the default API URL, and from the command prompt you can pull, but that is not required. We will only try here the REST API one. Okay, so this is the REST one. uh, the curl, in the case of REST you can go for creating the calling the curl one. Okay, so this is the main URL you can see here on top, then slash API, then generate minus the means data. So this is the data I am passing here. So the first one is the model name you will have to pass, and then your query. Okay, so explain PHP in few sentences. Let's say explain model in few sentences. Okay, so this is my query. So how I will be calling this one? So I guess I will have here yeah, Postman I have. So I'm going to use this Postman. So new one, HTTP request. Oops, this is not. So this is the one. So this is the main URL. Okay, then I have data. So data will come up here under body. Model equal to this, and this raw data, let's say the JSON one, this. Okay, so I'm going to beautify this. So this is the URL, so not will this will be the post one. Yeah. Well, now I'm going to send the request. So modal this not found. Why? Because I have a space here, so I'm going to remove that space, send again. Now ideally I should have the answer response from the AI. Okay, and the speed will depend on your resources. We have already talked around this. So your system resource should be strong enough to give the proper response. Okay, now you say this is the model created this, what it say. I have asked the query explain this, then it say for be this. Okay, so what is given this one? So this is model and this is the prompt. So let me try again. Okay, so even I am trying for the first time because I am learning also along with you, all of you. So let me try giving the same thing to the chat GPT. So to okay, so it's a so what's correct is in your URL. So this is fine. Now method is post body type raw JSON payload. All so far good. Why you are not separate partial output? Yes, correct post one body should be this. Right. So by default stream remains so by default stream remains inactive. So why I need all this? So I only need the response. So stream I will have to pass here the false. Okay, so this is the only the missing one. Clear? So now I will be sending again and let's see how it goes. So expected response ideally should be like this. Yes, so now I can see I have the response like this. And what does uh, stream it true means? So by default it remains the true. That means whatever the response it is sending again and again. So if you come to the basic GUI part, you'll find even in the chat GPT it automatically sends something in between the process. Till the time you will not have the final answer like this, the response, it will start sending, keep communicating within during that the process. But you need a final answer. Why you should go for stream kind of thing? So in that case, you'll have to put here the false one. Okay, and this is the must required input here. Well, so this is, you see, created at this, and this is response. Okay, now you can also go for, in case I see the response like this, so I don't need a context. Okay, so you can also go for that one. I only need the response. Why all of this? So you can ask something like this, and if it is possible you can go for, and even it is not, you will have the response here, then you can go for you can extract this response particular variable. Okay, so this you can consider as an array. Then if you want to go for this model, created at response, anything you want out of this, you can easily extract those. Okay, okay, so it says, so it returned the context, that is internal token ID used to continue chats. Okay, so this is the context. Okay, so in the same context, if you want to talk, this will be helping you for your next query. So that is why it is giving you in the way. Okay, and duration, this load duration, this prompt evaluate count, prompt this, and eval count. So we'll see each and every parameter in the coming session. Okay, but for now, I think we had only targeted to have how you'll be able to access this Ollama through the API. Okay, so now you get the language like the PHP and the Moodle LMS. In the Moodle LMS, that is the build on top of the PHP language, I will be using the curly there. Okay, so curly we can go for. Correct. Explain Moodle. What is Moodle LMS? What are the feature it has? What all feature it has? Give me 2 lines about each features. Okay, also add proper heading. Heading should be in bold. Let's say I'm sending this, so something like this you can go. And in case you want to come up with some idea or the tool, you have asked the query like this, then you can extract those in the way you know this is the title and this is the content area. Okay, and this is how you start thinking in the way you can develop a tool or maybe the software. Okay, with this, with the help of this particular AI and based on the prompt response. Okay, so I don't have much space, like I don't have high configuration on this laptop, so that is why it is taking time in getting the response, and also it includes the internet speed. Okay, and it's a TP protocol, some time take, so that is why it is taking time, but that is not an issue here. In case you'll have the high configuration, it will be working all well. Cool. Okay, so this is how you'll be able to interact with Ollama AI using the REST API. So we have already seen the two part. the GUI part, you just open up here and you can start uh, communicating from here. You have also seen already the how we can go for the CLI, okay, and how we can use this offline tool without even having the internet on your system. Now today we saw how to interact with Ollama using the help of the API. Okay, so REST API we have used here, and this is how I am getting the response. Okay, so if I copy this one and I can get here, if I come up and paste here, you'll find it has followed the proper way of the query. So double, it is quoted in a double strict. That means this is title. Then it is followed by the response around that title. Okay, so if you read here, so what is Moodle LMS? So this is first question. Then the response: Modular Object Oriented Dynamic Programming Environment is a free open source learning management system widely used by educational institutions, corporations, and individual to create and deliver online courses and learning experience. It's incredibly flexible, adaptable, making it suitable. This. Now you have another question in a bold way. Okay, so now you see, in case you have to generate a content around any course, you'll start interacting in the way your prompt should be strong enough, you'll have the best response out there. Okay, now this is the raw data I have, and even you want, you can skip this. Okay, I don't want, you can type there, I don't want any build up, just give me the response only. Okay, so no build up, only the response. So you'll get it will be removed from here automatically, and you will only get the exact response. Okay, now you can, suppose you have the API and you got this response and you want to create a course. Here you have around the details of Moodle. Then under that course you can go for, you can extract this double quote quoted with this the strict double strict, and you can use this as a title and now the main content. Okay, so now you can see, either you can go for creating a FAQ, sorry, the question and the answer kind of thing, or you can even create a complete course in a different pages you can create. So this will be the page name, then this will be the page content, so something like this you can think for. Okay, so now you have idea how you'll be able to use this Ollama AI in Moodle. Okay, and even in any language, how you will be able to use this Ollama from the web services. Okay, so give this a try at your end, and in case you see any challenges, please feel free to have a comment here. I will try responding as soon as possible. So thank you for watching, and have a great day ahead.